Hi, this is Delta Victorious. I'm here to read another poem from my book, Transformational Imperative. But first, check out my GoFundMe project, Jonathan's 12 Years of Suffering Must End. 3209, August 9, 2020. Dear Abandoned Highway. Dear Abandoned Highway, I think of you always. I think of you within the primal screams of my searing agony. I think of you in the soft, sleepy, slurry sigh of my last goodbye and good night. I think of you adoringly. I think of you admiringly. I recall how hauntingly I used to covet you far from the comforts of home, far from the comforts of home. I yearn for you most egregiously, most assiduously, most forlornly. The housed, the cows, the bedraggled, displaced people carrying their life's possessions, people with loaded down, lopsided cars creeping by the large sign which read Playas de Tijuana. There is a rustic rustling, a longing, an insistent banging, a rattling impatience which entreats with deep need, a longing within my soul to continue traveling on that intrepid, inscrutable road, to see what remains to be seen, wild-eyed, crazy behemoths, spangled, sparkly-eyed, smiley-faced gypsies, dancing around the lively campfire, a campfire towering high, blazing with a ferocious frenzied delight. Memories re-emerge sometimes in my murky past, swimming through a dark lagoon. I was followed by a desperate, yearning spirit. A drunken moment of indiscretion allowed for my vulnerability, and in that quiet moment, I gave my fealty to a bedraggled, lost soul. A canopy of stars from up above looked on in amazement. A canopy of astonished stars from up above looked on in utter amazement. God wept as we held on to one another intimately, each with a look of inquisitiveness. We bonded in a most portentously exceptional way. And lo, all these many years past, I can still feel the powerful pull of that bond. I still feel its sharp intensity, the intensity of that moment, the confluence of our mutually relinquished barriers. Love! It's not a word to be spoken lightly, but the poignancy of love is what has marked us so completely, with so much fervent feeling. My dear, preciously adorable, inspiring and admiring, abandoned highway. My dear, preciously adorable, inspiring and admiring, abandoned highway.
That nothing ever stops being insane.
3209,
Unpredictability.
August 9, 2020. Dear Abandoned Highway. Now, check out my GoFundMe project, Jonathan's 12 Years of Suffering Must End. This is Delta Victorious, the unsung poet. I thank you.
Beneath the moon and stars.